Good morning, everybody. So, I guess I'm going to make my reaction video, and I'm going to try and be respectful as possible. I really didn't want to say anything, but the more I watch, the more angry I get, and the more I feel I need to say something, and I have you guys to talk to. There's a lot of anger in the world. A lot of anger. And the sad thing is, I remember a world that wasn't so angry. I feel I got to see the last bit of what our country could be, and I got to watch it die. I don't I don't think any of us have been okay since 9/11/01. I'm not going to get into my opinions on that. We will do that on 9/11, and I promise you guys I'm already working on a video for that. But that took us from leaving doors unlocked, and I could walk to school, to a totally different mindset. And even before that, for Colorado, we had Columbine, and that should have been enough. Like, my wife's sister is very young, and she lives about 5 blocks from her school. And we can't even have her walk that distance without being worried about it. And I used to walk to elementary school. And I rode my bike from my dad's house to middle school. I rode my bike to high school. Now you can't do that anymore. You got to be worried about what's going to happen to your kid or whatever else. And then COVID happened. We're skipping a whole bunch of shit. Just a generalized idea. Then COVID happened. And it took everybody and just pent them up and made them more angry. Myself included. I'm not innocent in this. And it's left us with a world where most of us, myself included sometimes, are very inconsiderate of other people. I need to get my shit done. I need to be here now. I need to fucking cut you off. I need to fucking blow by you. I need to cut by you in line. I need to fucking worry about me and me alone. There's still good parts in the world, and my little haven, I'm thankful it's one of them. I can go over and talk to my neighbor over here and ask him for help if I need it, and return the favor if he needs it. These neighbors over here, I don't get along with the best, but that's my fault. That's a totally different story for a different day. But most people can't do that anymore. Like, you live in an apartment complex and you absolutely hate your fucking neighbors. You wanna know how I know? Because I moved from an apartment complex and I hated the people upstairs. Maybe it was downstairs. It was downstairs. Because they had like 5 Great Danes. And every time they left, those Great Danes would fucking straight go off. Rah, 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 rah. So you had that shit going on. And then across the hall, I had a neighbor that wouldn't leave me the hell alone and just. And then we had like this hermit dude that lived downstairs, and he would go out to the dumpster and dig through the fucking trash and bring all the trash inside. So the fucking apartment complex stinked. And then the managers would allow their employees to do whatever the hell they wanted, including tear their cars apart and work on them or whatever. And I took the interior out of the car I'm sitting in currently, in the parking lot, nicely, just because I wanted the carpet out of it and put it all back together. And the next day, I got granted with a note telling me, don't fucking do that, or we're gonna kick you out. Like, that's the world we live in. And then you get into the mental health thing. And dear God, this is where it hits home for me. Because I have a mental health issue. I have it in check. I am working on it. I'm seeking help. Please do so if you have a problem. This kid, whatever the fuck his name is, has a serious mental health issue. Now, he is not insane. And I hope to God they find him able to stand trial, because I want to see his ass rot in Florence. Mark my words, that's what I want to see. But how can I sit here without knowing him and tell you that he has a mental health issue? Well, some video was released that I personally don't feel should have been released, but that's just my opinion, and everybody is welcome to their opinion. A man walked into the store filming, and panned back outside, and there was 2 dead bodies outside, and then there was a dead body inside when he panned back in, and then there was more gunshots. And then the story came out that this little motherfucker not only shot and killed an elderly man in the parking lot, but he shot him and then stood over him and shot him multiple more times. That's just one story. He shot and killed Officer Talley. Rest in peace, Talley. And I have the utmost respect for you. I don't know the story on how he was shot or how he was killed. Doesn't matter. That man was very respectable. And he had 7 children. And if you guys didn't know, he was looking for a way off the force because he just wanted to be with his family, and he didn't want to put his family through what just happened. Which hits home very hard. That's 2 stories. He shot and killed the young lady that was the manager up front. To my memory. I could be combobbled here, but I'm pretty sure. She was 25 years old. She looked like a nice young lady. From what her family says, she was beautiful, and she was the light of this world. And I believe it. Every single one of those people have a story. From what I hear, one of the employees that was shot and killed worked at City Market, or King Soopers, or Kroger, whatever you want to call it. It's City Market to me, because that's what I'm used to back home. For 31 years. Do you guys know any store worker that's worked anywhere for 31 years that was a threat to anybody? I'll wait. This may be insensitive and this may be out of line, but again, this is my video, so it's going to be my opinion. But from what I see, most of the door greeters or long-term workers at these little City Market, Kroger, Family Dollar, they work extremely long-term for them. Most of them either verge on the most kind-hearted, simple, down-to-earth people that you've ever met, or people with a mental disability that have figured out how to function in the world and don't give a fuck about anybody else. Okay? That's what I see here in Colorado. Neither one of those people deserve to die. And it hits home for me even more when one of my best friends, and literally the oldest friend that I have on this fucking earth, is a manager at City Market. Mental health is a serious, serious problem that is unchecked here in Colorado and probably the rest of the world, but I can't speak for them because I'm not there. I have been all over this state, and I've seen a lot of it. From personal experience, I can tell you that it is extremely difficult to find help. And not only that, it's extremely difficult to ask for help. You get yourself into these mindsets where you want to test the world just to see if they acknowledge your existence. So you just do you, and you keep doing you. And you hope that one day somebody comes along and they just look at you and say, "Are you okay?" It's really that simple sometimes. There's a lot of times where it's not, but there's a lot of times where it is that simple. I've been in situations, most of mine are relationship based, where I have gotten so out of hand that I have verged manic, if not been manic. And I have screamed at the top of my lungs, "I need help." And that's what the reaction sounds like most of the time. And it feels like you're standing there and everybody just goes on with their life like you're a fucking ghost and they can't hear you. And you verge the point where you just don't want to live anymore. And this rabbit hole just gets deeper and deeper and darker and darker, and it is fucking relentless. I have everything that I could have ever dreamed of. I am sitting in my race car that is back in the 100-mile-an-hour club after sitting for 640 days for a motor swap that I thought would take me less than 365. I am in front of my four-wheel drive Jaguar. I have 3 client cars behind me in the business that I run and I feed my household off of. I have 2,000 gallons of aquariums with every single fish I could have ever dreamed of, and some of them that I never even fucking thought of. I have emotional support rats. I got 2 sets of babies going right now, so I literally have like 30 rats right now. That's the process, they need to go. But either way, we have a dog that we both love. I have a cat that I love with all of my heart because I had to put my dog down December 24th of last year, the day before Christmas. And it fucked me up. I got that cat, and we feel like that cat has channeled my dog, and it has helped me a lot. I have an extremely supportive spouse that allows me to do shit, stupid shit, like this car and that Jaguar. I have good health, although I do have some health issues that I am fighting and dealing with. And overall, I'm happy. I live on 60 acres, it's quiet. But to this day, and probably every day for the rest of my life, I will fight with my depression and my mental health issues and my PTSD from my childhood and the things that I've been through in my very short adult life. If I, a person that feels like they've been through some shit, am still struggling with it, and waking up at 3 o'clock in the morning and feeling like there's something missing when I literally have everything? What's going on with the people that are back in my shoes that don't have control of it? I feel for them. But I'm also very angry with the people that are blind to the obvious signs, especially here in Colorado. I am no way justifying what he did, but there was very obvious signs that it was coming. This can't be taken as a joke anymore. There was a fellow student of his that said that some kind of issue happened at wrestling, and the kid that shot everybody stormed off and said, "I'm gonna kill everybody." And they said it themselves that we didn't take it serious. Well, there you go. There's the problem in plain sight. You didn't take it serious. Every single one of these cases needs to be taken serious. If you threaten violence towards the civilian world in any kind of way, that needs to be taken serious. This mental health evaluation that they asked for yesterday in court should have been asked for long ago. And he should have got the help that he needed. But he didn't. And this is what's come of it. I hope it's a lesson that we can learn from and grow from. He was angry at racism. Yeah, this is really going to help all of the Syrian immigrants that come into the United States from now on. Good job! Woo! Fucking nailed it, bro. How fucking stupid are you? And like, what's going on with the parenting? Yeah, I'm gonna go there. Fuck it, I might as well. I was not raised that way. Not the fuck at all. We had a kid that came to school. He had been hunting with his dad the day before and forgot that his rifle was in the rifle rack in the back of his truck. We had that parking lot fucking surrounded by sheriff's officers and everything else over nothing. His dad had to come get the gun or some shit like that. I don't remember. But nothing ever came of it. It was a genuine accident. There was no anger. There was no hostility. There was no threats. But we're not going to take this shit seriously when he threatens to kill everybody in school? I call that a Eugene. It's called a Eugene taking an AK to school. He's going to bust out his backpack and he's going to start fucking killing everybody. This shit needs to stop. The bullying needs to stop and be put in fucking check. And this mindset of, fuck it, I'm gonna kill everybody, needs to be put in check as well. Because it's fucking ridiculous. I have a lot more to say, but none of it's going to be nice, and it's all going to come out with a lot of vulgarity and venom, and it's not good. So I'm hoping this video is a little bit productive in some kind of way and gets my opinion out without me looking like a fucking douchebag. But if it doesn't, there's a dislike button right there. If you do like this video, there's also a like button right there. You can hit that one instead. Either way, it helps out my channel's growth and it lets me know what I should and shouldn't do. If you like this video, maybe share it. I don't know. Hit the subscribe button if you want to see more like this. Have a good day and God bless y'all. I will catch you guys later. Bye!